So today we started off going over the previous meetings and all the ideas that were discussed, as well as some of the finer points and the facts of the last 4 meetings we've had. We also went over the rules for consensus as far as what was needed to approve our ideas that had been discussed the previous meeting. Went by rather quickly. I think fortunately we were all on board on most of the ideas. We do plan on going to the board and recommending a Vader, and it'll be up to them if they want to pursue it or not. But we're doing our due diligence to make sure that they have all the information necessary to get the right decision in place that they feel is best for the school district and the employees.
Nice. So overall, how would you describe this experience? Was it a positive experience?
I think it was very positive. I think we had every different aspect of the community here, and we had a lot of representation from all parts of the community, which was great. The enthusiasm was great. Everybody here was on board to get the challenges done. They understood from day one what the challenges were, which I think was great. And from there, they just really dug in, and we didn't have too many issues as far as people being totally against something. I think once we were presented with the facts, then it was obvious. There was very few options that we had, and we pursued the best options that were available to us at this point in time.
So, last question, what's next? What do you hope happens next?
Well, we're still getting together. My vice chair, Tom, and I are going to get together with the admin, and we're going to be able to present a packet to the board next Wednesday, and we're going to do our best to let them know, this is what we found, these are the avenues that we can pursue, and hopefully they see what the board saw today, and we can move forward and get it to the voter.
I think tonight we had a great meeting. Thinking about how you come to consensus on important topics where there's a lot of money involved and how to use the money. I was very pleased with how the committee came to a decision really to highlight 2 big priorities out of any possible Vader. There was a good debate back and forth. There was tremendous respect, even though initially there were some variances and differences of ideas. And so I'm glad for all the support that the committee gave in contributing their ideas. I think the committee came up with the right recommendations that we need to first look at rebuilding the fund balance, and then also really looking at any other use of the funds to really be for the people of Team SISD.
So what did you think about this experience? I think this is the first time we do something like this regarding finances. So.
Yeah, it's totally different, but I guess the biggest takeaway I'm getting from this will be a unique opportunity to have the voters go to the polls, vote for what will be billed a tax increase, but there won't actually be any tax increase. So that's going to require some very tricky language. But basically, this will be an opportunity for the voters to vote to have the state toss about $50 million more at Socorro ISD without impacting their property taxes. And I think that's awesome. I wish I could get $50 more for my pension from TRS, but to get just about $50 million more for the district, that's a total no-brainer for me. And I hope that when we present to the board next week, that the board will see that it's a no-brainer, and I hope we get a passage of the idea to move forward on the Vader, and then the next challenge, and we'll begin.
So if the Vader does pass, are you looking forward to it? What would be your role, or what do you hope?
So if the board approves pursuing a Vader, I'd be, I'm a retired district employee, so no longer employed by the district, and I would hope to be able to contribute serving on a PAC to bring out why voters should vote for the PAC. Obviously, the district would be unable to provide that messaging. All the district could provide would be to provide information on the Vader, what would happen if the Vader passes, what would happen if the Vader does not pass. That would be the limitation. Beyond the Vader, what we discussed tonight, I'm also excited that the committee is in agreement that we need to take a look at looking at not only the Vader, but looking at employee health care costs, maybe creating a committee to look at that, maybe look at a committee to look at building utilization and maintenance and other issues that are important. So I think there's a lot of good that's come out of this meeting tonight, and the whole process has been good. It's been a very thorough process, and I know it's going to lead to good things for the district.